morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you.
Happy Saturday.
Love y'all. So, we're just going to jump in and say...
We're going to jump in. You've got a big old bear hair on you. Going to say what?
I don't know.
Oh. Today's kind of a somber day, so we're not going to be in the liveliest of spirits. Just don't think it's appropriate. But we did still want to do our Saturday coffee chat with you guys. First off, we'll say happy birthday,
Happy
Jolene.
birthday, Juanita!
It's our oldest daughter's birthday. And Tom sent an e-card through his American Greetings.
Yeah.
And her name is Jolene. And the only video card that had that name was Dolly Parton's, and Tom sent that last year.
So I couldn't send it again, so I tried to find something that sounded like Jolene or Jolene. The closest I could come was Juanita.
It was so funny.
So she got a happy birthday Juanita e-card.
Yep. So anyway, happy birthday, Jolene. We love you. We had a fun dinner with them last night.
Yes.
But going back to last Saturday, we had dinner with them too. But you worked on the video, and I made a birthday card, finished hers, and then we went over to their house for dinner. We hadn't seen them in, what, a couple weeks maybe?
Yeah, been about that long.
And so, because they had gone on vacation. So we hadn't really seen them since they'd been back. And so we had a nice dinner over there, nice visit. Jolene made some delicious lasagna. Yum. My daughter's an amazing cook and baker.
She gets it from this one.
She gets a lot of it from Pinterest.
Yeah, that's true.
But the wanting of doing it, and and I get it from my dad, so it kind of runs in the family. And then Sunday, I went.
You abandoned me.
I did. My sister and I, and Ash and my grandson Alex, we all went out to my other sister's house, to their little farm that they have. They have goats and horses and chickens and dogs for days.
How many dogs now? 5 dogs?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh.
And what about the bird that flies around the house?
They rescued a baby sparrow. I mean, it was just this little tiny thing. They had to feed it with a dropper and everything. And it's a domesticated bird like a parakeet. It flies around, lands on you, and...
Don't we have a picture of it with you and it landing on your head?
It's on my head, yeah. Yeah. It was on
and
Wendy's head.
What did they name this sparrow?
Well, they named it right away when they found out it was a sparrow, Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
And then they found out that it was a girl, so it's J-A-Q instead of J-A-C-K. Jackie Sparrow. It's so cute. And then they have another, they have a gray parrot. She's pretty sweet too. So we had fun. My grandson, Alex, oh my gosh, he loves animals. We went to go see the goats and the horses, but the horses were busy eating, and the goats, there weren't any babies right now. They've already gone, but...
There's nothing like a big old goat.
But, so we went back in, and Alex just had fun playing with the dogs. They have a puppy, and they have 4 other dogs, so they have 5 dogs. It's a lot of fun going over there. So Alex had fun. And then on...
But I didn't go because I stayed here with Bear, because they've got chickens too. That was the main thing.
Yeah.
And Bear would just have, chicken delight.
Yeah.
Probably. We don't know, but we're pretty sure that she would.
I just don't want to take that chance.
She would at least chase them.
Come to find out, the chickens don't roam the yard anymore like they used to. I think because they had too many get lost because of coyotes. Yeah. And
but I still think Bear would just chase them around the yard. And I don't think she'd really eat them.
And now she's to the point where she minds you a lot better too than she did before. I would still be concerned. Don't bet on that. I would still be concerned with the other dogs, especially the puppies jumping on her and stuff. She doesn't like it when she gets overwhelmed. So
kind of like
even
you.
though they're all smaller than her except for one. Yeah, I don't like being overwhelmed either. And Monday was Labor Day, so RJ, my son, was off of work, so he came over and visited for a little while in the morning. He had other plans in the afternoon, but
I always like seeing RJ.
He's a great kid.
Yep.
He's a great kid.
He's awesome.
And then after he left, we had a fire nearby again in an area close by where we had one last year.
Yeah.
So they got a handle on it right away. There were helicopters and planes on it immediately.
I still don't understand how a fire can break out in the same area that it burnt last year. Is it kind of like a twice-baked potato or what?
I guess. Must be.
I mean, how does it do that?
Well, because some of the stuff grows back. And if you've watched fires like that, it doesn't totally take everything. It takes,
that's true,
certain patches of stuff.
And then the rest of it just dries out over time.
So they got it very quickly.
15-acre fire.
Yeah,
is what it ended up being.
Didn't get to be very big, thank goodness. And some witnesses say that it was some people out there target shooting in an area where they shouldn't have been. And so there's controversy over that too, whether that caused it or not. But that's what the fire department says, and that's what witnesses say.
And the firefighters are getting a pretty good handle on the two big fires around Lake Tahoe right now, the north one and the south one, and the air here is cleared up immensely.
It's so much better.
The sky is actually blue.
Yeah, and we had rain day before yesterday.
This is the first time it rained here really good since I think May, night before last.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then during the day yesterday, a little bit in the morning. Yeah, because I went to go home all the storage.
And the temperature kind of came down.
Oh, that was nice.
It's in the 70s. It was in the 40s last night.
Oh, so nice, so nice. But then on Tuesday, ever since I helped clean my sister's house, do that, I've been wanting to go through like the rest of the cabinets. We have really purged a lot. We did a lot before we went to Idaho, and then I've been itching to get the last few kind of purged out, and so I did. There's a big cabinet above my vanity in the bathroom, and so I got to organize that and got a bunch of stuff back to storage. And
it's amazing how many times you can downsize and downsize and downsize and purge and get rid of stuff.
It's because you get new things and then the old things are still there and you got to send those away, go through. I had like a bag of garbage too, so see ya.
Well, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh.
Old things are still there, and
what can you do, right? Wednesday I went in and worked at the office, and you cleaned Taylor's wheels with Super Clean.
Yeah, tried it. Looked pretty good. It's just if you saw the video, it's a spray-on stuff. There's no scrubbing. You let it sit. You dry it right off quickly, and it gets rid of the grease. And it's amazing. It really does work.
Yep. So you'll be doing that on the rest of the wheels, right? Or did you do them all? Did you do them all? I'm just asking. That was a question.
Yes, I'm going to finish the trailer.
Okay. And then they have another thing we're going to use on the barbecue grill.
On the grill, I'm going to do the bumper on the truck, shine it all up.
Yep. Have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Super Clean. And then Thursday, the baseball game was the Cardinals. It was early. It was like 10:15 or something
our
like
time
that.
it was a very early game.
And the rest of the afternoon, we were just kind of groggy. It was just especially me. I was just, I don't know why, but I just didn't have any energy. I just was, You ever have days like that? It's fun. I mean, it's not fun, but I mean, it's nice to be able to do that.
And have the time.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, way back when I worked an 8 to 5 job, and those afternoons where you just felt, oh gosh, I would just love to be home and take a nap. And you couldn't. Way back. Well, because I haven't had a real job like that.
A real job.
Since 2006.
Okay.
When we bought the bed and breakfast.
That's true.
That was a big job.
That was a real job.
That was a real job. But I mean, sitting in an office from 8 to 5 all day long. I just remember those days when it'd be like, oh gosh, I wish I could be home just taking a nap. So, work hard for a lot of years, and then you can do that. And then yesterday morning, my mom called me. My aunt that lived here moved back east, bought a house with her daughter.
In Massachusetts.
Yep, they bought a house in New Hampshire. She first moved to Massachusetts, and then
That's right.
They moved to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And so we still have stuff of hers in the storage unit. So Mom said, can you come and help me? I need to find this. Muriel wants this, and this. So I went over there and helped her. At first I wasn't going to, and then I thought, you know what, there's boxes that are stacked high. I don't want something falling on her and her getting hurt. So I met her over there, and we took care of that. And then I came home and I did a little bit of work for my sister. And you did some more radio work.
Yep.
Did some of that. And then we got ready to go to big fancy dinner with the Burnett family for Jolene's birthday. And
it was
a
so
lot
much
of fun. They invited a couple friends of theirs that have become like family to them.
It was basically
sweet.
a laugh a minute.
Yeah. Well, you sat next to Max.
You put the two of us together, watch out.
That's what Jolene said. She says, I'm not sure that putting those two together was a good idea. But we had like this little private room. Scott, our son-in-law, belongs to a affluent club, and we got this private room at this really nice Italian restaurant, and it was great. We had service beyond what you could believe, and food was amazing.
Yeah.
And so it was a really nice evening.
Yeah.
And while we were gone, Bear was spoiled over here with Aunt Wendy, with Kevin and Ash. So we got home, we come walking in, good morning, and Bear's just sitting over there by Ash, and all of a sudden she kind of realized, oh, Mommy and Daddy are home, okay. So she comes, greets us, then she goes back over by Ash.
Runs back.
It's like, okay. Ash must have been slipping her some treats or something. So, that's kind of
it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, that's kind of it.
We have a football game to go to today.
Yeah.
Max's football game. So
he's in football. So
this, and we mention this every time that we're here in Reno, is that's part of why we love this lifestyle. We get to spend time with our family. For years, we weren't able to come and go to football games and baseball games and birthday dinners and stuff like that. So, or take naps in the afternoon.
That's what's great about living the RV lifestyle.
The flexibility of
and having the time to just do what you really want to do. You know, you don't want to put it off.
Yep. That's one of the shirts you got coming up on our bonfire, right?
Yep, on Bonfire. So check out bonfire.com/Tom and Lori RV Life.
Got some new goodies in there.
We got some new goodies. We actually have a Christmas shirt. Yes, I said the C word. We have a Christmas shirt.
Oh, you know what? I didn't bring my phone with me. I thought I don't need it. I think it's like 104 days, 103 days to
there
Christmas.
We go. The countdown has begun. But check it out at bonfire.com. We've got all kinds of Tom and Lori RV Life merch up there for you. Good stuff, Maynard.
Yes, we do.
That it?
That's it.
Move along. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're just floating by, click the subscribe button, ring the bell, get notified every time we put up a brand new video.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Saturday and a great week. See ya.